everyone, today we're diving into a cool trading system that has been bringing some good profits. Let's unpack its strengths, spot its weak spots, and throw in some chit chat about various topics. There is plenty of interesting things coming your way. Let's dive in. To kick things off, let's get into the signals of the trading system I'll be using. It's super simple. On my chart, I've got the 3 moving averages, and I will be keeping an eye on their crossovers today. When the fast red line crosses up from below the green and yellow and the D marker is climbing into overbought territory, that's the key to open an option for the price to go up. I'll be trading the upswing when these stars align. The system with moving averages is kinda like the alligator's indicator you might have seen on Pocket Option. I did a review on it before. You can check it out in my earlier videos. Similarly, this system gives reverse signals for when the asset's value is heading south. When the red moving average crosses the other 2 from the top down and D marker is in the oversold territory, I will be trading the downswing. Now let's talk about the moving averages setting. Success in trading relies on these bad boys. The fast red moving average is based on the last 7 periods, which in my case means the last 7 minutes. It's an SMA type, meaning it calculates the average price over that period. The other 2 are EMA types. The main difference is in the assigned weight coefficients. In SMA, all prices in the period are equally important. In EMA, recent prices carry more weight, making it more responsive to current market changes. I've set them up for 18 and 25 periods, and the trading lingo they're called slow and signal ones. Take your pick. For setting targets, I will be using the Keltner channel. Well, that's how the system theoretically works, but let's see how it handles the real deal. Wondering how to start trading on financial markets without burning your fingers on the first deals? The eternal question for all newbies. It seems like there is no solution, right? Well, there is another way. In the video description and in the pinned comment to this video, I've left the links to my Telegram. There you will find a registration link that will instantly give you 50% bonus to your first deposit on Pocket Option website. And if you join my weekly marathon, you will boost even more. All week I'm sharing trading signals where you can boost your deposit starting from just $100 to $5,000. Slide into my DMs and I will spill the beans on how to join my weekly marathon and start earning. Reviews from the other participants are already waiting for you on my Telegram channel. But the most important thing is that you're not just making money, you are gaining invaluable experience that will help you to take a step forward to your financial independence in the long run. Subscribe to my channels now, links are in the description. And now, back to dissecting our trading strategy. Alright folks, it's time to make a trade on the downtrend. Keep your eyes on the chart. I will walk you through the signals that I'm following. Just as we discussed earlier, I will see all the moving averages crossing with the fast one crossing up from below the green and yellow. D marker is out of the overbought territory. That's another signal from this oscillator to trade downward. Let's watch this unfold. I'm currently trading the currency pair of the mighty US and the cool Canadian dollar. It's an interesting pair, but it has its quirks. It's a super volatile, so I'd recommend it only for the seasoned players in the financial market who can anticipate its sharp jumps and swings. The base currency here is the US dollar and the quoted one is the Canadian dollar. So this pair is heavily influenced by oil prices, as Canada is a constant oil exporter to the USA, its biggest body. Trade closed. We backed almost $400 in profit. The moving averages and D marker caught a nice trend. On the downtrend, the chart broke below the lower Keltner channel boundary, giving us an extra signal to go down. So I decided to open another downtrend trade after the correction that happened post breaking the lower channel boundary. Friends, the North American dollar pair dances to the tune of oil. Both countries are active players in the commodity market. and the US dollar is less influenced by oil, but the Canadian dollar is quite susceptible. Oil prices go up, so does the Canadian dollar, which means the pair's quotes go down. So feel free to use this correlation in your trading. From a fundamental analysis perspective, macroeconomics indicators of the US and Canada matter for this pair. Unemployment rates, GDP figures, business activity indices, and so on. Also keep an eye on geopolitical situations and natural disasters. So remember that hurricanes on the US Atlantic coast and their impact on the economy and on national currency. We face similar stormy jumps here, but the results are in another $390 in the bag. I think the downtrend will continue. Let's wait for the D-marker signal. While we're at it, a few more words about this pair. Due to its instability, many experienced traders try to minimize risks when trading here. At least don't go all in. That's the golden rule. It's better not to exceed 5% of your funds. Those sharp jumps are handy for trading trend changes, and the moving averages are doing well today in showing that. However, signs that the trend will reverse are often false here, so hedge your bets with additional indicators. For example, you can use my strategy. Friends, I opened another trade downwards. Check out the chart. I will explain the reasons for my decision and what has changed. So pay attention to the previous candle. It's not a pattern but a signal or seller strength. And most importantly, D-marker has firmly entered the oversold zone, so I'm expecting a drop. So we have a significant gap to our next target. According to my view, the chart's goal is at this support level, sitting right around this mark. Friends, let's continue our chat about the dollar pair. In some cases, price movements are tied to different economic policies. So the real-life example is the housing market crash that the United States experienced in the late 2000s years. It was caused by reckless credit policies, leading to an economic meltdown. Profit is in, another $378, so let's keep going. The recession in the States had a ripple effect on the global market, but the Canadian dollar dodged the consequences. Friends, the market presents a fantastic opportunity to earn, so I'm back trading on the downtrend after a false upward candle movement. I opened a downward trade from the middle line of the Keltner channel. This is a strong level where the price bounces off during a downtrend, so let's observe and continue. Canada's mortgage policy prevented risky behavior that ultimately crashed the US housing market, so the Canadian dollar avoided the collapse. Some traders use this currency pair to shield themselves from economic consequences, minimizing losses that could have occurred if they didn't take advantage of Canada's stronger economic foundation. The features of the US economy span a wide range of industries, giving the states a stable economic foundation, benefiting from booms in any sector. And we're benefiting too from another trade, $378 added to the balance. The current market fluctuations on the one hand might be perplexing, but on the other hand, they can be profitable with a savvy approach. I will put the same trick again. After a correction, I'm trading downward from the middle line of the Keltner channel, and now the price is forming a corridor, entering a sideways movement. Let's draw it out. The price is fluctuating within these bands, so I'm opening the trade from the upper boundary, so I expect a predictable drop. But overall, the trend potential in this pair has ended for now. So after this trade, I will move on to the other currency pairs. Let's summarize our brief lesson on the dollar pair. The US dollar fundamentally depends on different sectors of the economy, while Canadian dollar is conservative and relies more on commodities. Hence, many external factors influence this pair, and fluctuations here are quite frequent. But you can profit from this fluctuation, guys, and as you can see, the current strategy allows for quite effective trading. Another profit in the bank, but I will be exploring opportunities in the other markets and in the other currency pairs now. Open the downward option for the Australian dollar-yen exchange pair. So let's shift to the Asian region. Here we clearly see moving average crossovers, and the marker has already entered oversold territory. By the way, notice the divergence. The market is heading to the bottom while the chart, on the contrary, is like inching up. This in general is a good signal for determining the entry point for a trade, and as I mentioned in another video, the marker is considered one of the best oscillators in this regard. Although you can use any other oscillator type indicator in addition to moving averages that you're comfortable with. But I'm all for expanding your knowledge and using different tools in your trading, so I highly recommend giving the marker a shot, dear friends. We've earned $468 with its help. Let's look for other opportunities to open a new trade. I opened a downward trend rates. Let's look at these signals of the system, and I will explain the reason behind my decision this time. Well, there is an obvious resistance level. It was the primary consideration in my market analysis. I believe the chart will act accordingly, so I messed up the drawing. Let's fix that. If you only look at the moving averages, they show a signal to go up. There is a corresponding crossover, but as we approach the level, the marker starts to turn around. So I don't believe in a breakthrough and expect, at the very least, a correction near the level here. Further, a breakthrough and an uptrend are possible, although it looks very much like the price is currently consolidating within a price corridor. In that case, the chart will move from level to level for some time. Well, let's see. And there you have it. The trade closed while I was busy sketching. Positive result. Let's look for a new opportunity, guys. This time, let's trade on the uptrend. There are some prerequisites for it, so let's break them down. I will do it for you. There is a crossover of moving averages indicating a possible uptrend and an exit from the flat. But it's crucial to understand that the target is very close, so there is a resistance level where the price is likely to rise within 1 minute. The marker is currently hovering in the middle zone, telling us only about the absence of a clear trend, so I don't think it makes sense to pay attention to proximity to the oversold zone right now. Friends, while we wait, let's summarize. So the analysis of the current trading system shows that it performs well in smoothing out trends. It doesn't always work in a sideways market, as in fact most indicator-based systems. If you fancy such a strategy, use it and write in the comments about the amounts you've managed to earn using this strategy. I, for my part, earned another $450. The total income for the trading session is $3,378, a decent result on which I'm going to conclude the current trading session. Friends, on my channel I trading lots of indicators and trading systems. And every time I understand that there is no magic solution with signals that is error-free. Nevertheless, the strategy is quite effective and brings good results, so feel free to adopt it. Test it out and make profits. I hope that this video was really helpful, so please hit this like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my Telegram and YouTube channel, and hit that bell ring so that you don't miss out on my new videos and we could see each other more often. Was glad to catch up with you today and look forward to seeing you in my next videos. Have a great day. Bye!